Welcome back guys to another Molbird video, and today I'll be transforming a desert temple. I have been on the FensiCraft server for a while, but I didn't know what else to do. As much as there's a lot of bit to build on there, I wanted to do something different, and I thought it would be good to get a video out because it's been a while, so I decided to transform a desert temple. No idea why. But I've got pretty much every block you find. Got the box you find, and I'm going to try and keep it as much as this all similar as possible. And I'll probably start with the entrance and get all the sandstone out. I always imagine them with this. It is this. Yeah, it looks like that. But I think I would rather please move. It looks like that, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of that. Place this in the same block. Alright, because I imagine this is obviously looks like a face with the eyes and the mouth. Obviously on that scale you're not going to be able to really get a good face. And probably neither am I. But we'll have a go. And I'm pretty much gonna be, it's probably gonna be a silent video for the rest of it. We'll be talking, but mainly to say what I'm doing. Let's go with smooth. Oh. Now let's do that. Looks pretty goofy. I'm gonna say that looks pretty goofy. Try and make it look like a skull. Might change the blocks halfway through. But that's better. Not perfect, but when is it gonna be? I could do slabs just this side wouldn't look that good. But I think I'm going to leave that like it is for now. If I come up with anything, I will. I don't think I'm going to add any more traps. I may add like 1 or 2, but I want to keep it the same piston trap. Not piston, TNT trap. So I think it's weird now. It's very weird. Yeah, that looks okay. I think I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to try. Yeah, I don't know. Keep it like that, but a little bit adding. Probably like 2 of them there. Definitely looks more funnier than this one. I'll definitely say that. It's more funnier than the other one. Let's give it a bit more of a round off head. So it's like that. And what I may do is add a slab there. Yeah. And something I've always wanted to do is add like a fire coming from the top of them. Because they don't really, they look nice, but I think they could be just a bit better on top with a fire. And I'm gonna, with the normal 3, probably just bring it up a bit to match the head. And I will add probably something to make this wall interesting. What actually might be cool is I might add some red sandstone instead of terracotta. And yeah, give it a bit. Gives it something interesting there, I think. But the normal tower, the Desert Temple, is 5 by 5, and to get that, like what I've done with the face, to get more detail out of it, I might make it an 8 or a 10 by 10. So if I just check this, oh actually no, if I want them 1 by, make it 7 then. And then this one, 9 blocks tall. So that'll be how tall it is. So I'll have to add about now. About 14 blocks. Take about 2 off. Make it 12, that looks better. May look good once I add the pyramid, so I may make it taller. May look good. Oops. Now, this is a really interesting part because I want like an indent to keep the same pattern as the old one with that symbol, meaning it's going to have this on the back, so on the inside it's pretty much, on the inside it's actually going to be the same. It's going to be a 3 by 3, and I think what I'll do, I'll make this the background, and I'll add the pattern in later. so that what I'm going to end up doing I'll probably put one there just to make it intriguing, and then that's actually interesting. Oh, I'm making it way too complicated, aren't I? Could give like a slight indent in the wall. And then do it up here. And surround it with some cut sands downstairs. Then it'll connect, and then it just has like an indent. And I'll probably also go around the edge. Nope. Still getting used to controls on my PC for Minecraft. Get some stairs and slabs out. Oh, there. Finally. And annoyingly, I don't think it looks that good. I'll do the other side in. I have another stair there. It looks like a lot of stairs. I think that looks alright. A little something happening at the top. And at the bottom, probably do that. Something simple. Oh, actually, I should really copy that, shouldn't I? And put that in the bottom instead. Oh wait, that's a good idea. I'll keep it the same. I'm wondering. Keep it the same. I'll have a look at it later. I'll look at it later. I know I think I like this. This is like the sand looking. There. Face looks funny at some angle. Just because the way it is. Looks like it's following you. But yeah, so that's that. And then I think I'd add and then here. With these on top. I should really. Do that there. And on this side. Fill that in. And then I can do that. And I think the bigger you put it, the bigger this is, the more detail I can put there. And then this is 6, so that's going to be 7. Ah, right. And what I'll do is this, is I'll build this first side here with the fire on top, and then I'll do the other side off camera. Otherwise it's going to be a very silent video of me showing you the same thing. If I just do... Oh. There. Here's a bit bigger. Oh. There's a floor. And then I think let's do a full block. I think this would be a good time while I'm finishing off this part of the building. Oh, yeah. This is a big good part of the building to ask you to like and subscribe. And is this in a preview? Because I did not. I did not know I was in a preview of... Hang on a minute. I can't do that now, I'm gonna build. I'm getting distracted. And I got rid of that, so I'll get another one. Smooth slab. And how does it look? Pretty weird. How about if I made it like that? Better. Looks better. I'll raise that one up. Yeah. And I think later on in the video I'll change that to glass. But still have the fire at the bottom, I think. But yeah, so far that's how it's gonna look. And I am going to stop recording and do the rest of it off camera. So I will see you when I have done the rest. Okay, we're back, and I finally finished copying this tower over to here. And as the other temple, I've not done it on these two sides, as it is like here. I'm going to do that just so. And I run into a bit of a conundrum after I started doing a bit of fire for the mouth, which I think looks very good. I mean, imagine you walk through the desert and you walk up to this. I think it just looks better than this. But I still like this. They did a good job of it when they were making it. But I run into a conundrum. So, in a normal desert temple, you have a 1 block walkway, and I want it to 2 block. And I can technically fit a 2 block. But it would mean breaking this. But the whole part about this is that we can walk there. So what I may have to do is swap out the sandstone, that design, for some walls which don't look as good. Then it's that, or I can just move it forward by 1, which doesn't look too bad. I don't think it looks as good. So for now I'm going to put it as the sandstone wall, red sandstone wall there, just because it looks a bit better than, don't look as good as the thing before, but it's one of the best choices I can do. I can do that as well, but yeah, they don't look the same, but I'll have to do it for design ways. But you walk in here, which is like your mouth, and then with this part I'm gonna have to, or I want to keep it like it is on the other, on the normal desert temple, where it's like where it is a walkway down, which I don't know if I'll have more room or not. I haven't tried anything yet, but I think I should have more room. And if I do this, should have more room. I don't want to do that because then it does that to the walls. I think I will do is, I mean, not only will I probably do this around off the top there, I think I'll do this over here, and then what I can do is about that level. There. Now there. We'll do that there, and we'll have a staircase starting here. It's going to be the same as the other one, where it's just a 1 by 1 staircase. annoyingly that's going to connect up. I mean, I could solve it by doing that, then it's going to connect there. So I might as well use up the full space and connect it there. And we'll do this. There's space over here. And I did this. I did it like this because not only want to come out there, but I want to come out to another section, and I want to come out to there. As much as it's not really a walkway, I still want it to be there. So I'm going to copy the design over. And the last part will just be the interior and the actual temple, the actual pyramid itself, which I have no idea. It's weird. I have done this backwards. I've made it everything except the temple part of this desert temple before I actually made the temple. So I've got to figure out what size this will actually be before I do it, because it's all got to match up. Before I actually start it. And I think I also said this in another video, but like I've said this in another video, but the whole way that I started my YouTube channel was because of my friend helping me get it up and running and start everything. So if you can, please like and subscribe. Please subscribe to Black Hole Gamers channel. He's a good friend of mine, and I wouldn't be doing these videos without him. What did I do there? Yeah, I just like to add that. There we go. Oh, there. And if you'd like me to do a certain structure after this, then I will. I have one in mind that will it'll be very simple compared to this one, but I think what with that one I will do is I will do multiple of them instead. Like, I'll do multiple designs instead of, obviously you only need one design for a desert temple. There's only one desert temple. But yeah, now we have this, which is very similar to the other temple. But now we've done that, I'm going to pretty quickly work out the framework of this, and then I'll continue, and I'll come back after I've done the framework and show you what I'm up to. Well, I finally finished. I finished the other side of the walkway and went in here, but then started and got carried away with this. I haven't even done underneath it yet. Just got carried away with the floor pattern of this, and I decided that I thought that I would keep the old blocks. I thought with 4 of them, and when I was in the middle of this, it was quite repetitive, so I'd add purple concrete and it kind of gives it that pop. And weirdly, a kind of glowing effect because of this. which added some indents there. I might do the same on the outside as well. But yeah, so I thought I'd show you that, and I think I'm just going to do the rest of the interior off camera as well, because I think it's just going to be easy out of the way. And I'll show you around when I finished it. Well guys, I finally finished the Desert Temple. Didn't take too long to do the interior, but I'll take you through and a little fly around of the outside first though. So I decided to add these lines to bump up the corners, and I added this. I think it looks alright. I think it just like a nice little area to add a pattern that would have been quite flat. Back here's got quite a bit flat there, but I can't do it. I couldn't do much about that. But anyway, get back into the middle of this, of the entrance here. Do staircases that way. So I kind of wanted there to be a lot of fire in here, so it's like it's not torching lighting everything up, and it's not dark either. I added these to fill in this wall. A lot of fire around the middle. I added these as where the leader stuff was. I haven't added anything here yet. I think I may have forgot what my idea of that was going to be. This section here of like sand, but that was what I was going to do with it. But I think it's fine to leave it like that. And I also got this done, and I'm going to try my hardest not to land on that pressure plate, and I'm actually going to break it, because I put a lot of TNT down there, like a lot. So this is where the chests would be, obviously. I've kept it pretty similar, just it's a 5x5, so it's more of this. But this is 3 layers in the 5x5 area, so it is quite a lot of TNT. And I think this would if the other one can kill you, this one would definitely kill you, and I think this one will break pretty much up to here. But anyway, yeah. So that's the interior. Nice little banner there. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this desert temple. Found it quite fun actually to make it. Don't really a pain in the neck. But I found it quite fun. I think if you saw this in the desert compared to this, as much as it's the original, and they did a good job with it. Like I never want them to change this. But if you saw this in the desert, I definitely would want to go in, and I would probably add more traps if it was on an actual server. Not traps that could kill people, but traps that could just do traps that could trap people, I guess. Put them in a box for a minute with obsidian. Anyway, I will see you another time. Well, I'm back, And so I figured out the height and the right length for the pyramid. It's quite a lot bigger than the other one, probably about double its size. At least the height is size, definitely. I was able to make it, so luckily, where it's actually got the same 3x3 with a hole on top as that. I mean, technically I can do the doors like this here, which I will have to design. Probably one of the other things that I'll do. But I think that'll be one of the next things I do. I need to figure out the second layer for this, which is probably about here. And it's quite a big interior, but not too small. And I connected it to, the stairs to here, like in the normal desert temple, so that you can get up to here. And yeah, I did a bit of change with the head, as, oh well, not much of a change, more of an add-on. When I planned out this, I'm going to fill that back in because that's not actually going to stay that way. I filled this out to make it match this more, so that now it's actually more of a full kind of head. Not a good flat face, but it's kind of supposed to be like that. But yeah, you got the two towers from there, and yeah. So now all I've got to do is do this part, which the middle, because that's 4 away there. So that's 4 away there. So the middle doorway is going to be here. And in the normal desert temple it is like that. So I'll probably change it. But for now, this will be a good indication of where the door is. Definitely not how it is on the desert temple, but this is a good indication of where to cut this off and put all the sandstone in. So no. I think for the TNT area it's kind of going to be a 5 or possibly even a 7x7 because of how big this is. But since the entrance is a 5x5 and in the other one it's kind of a, well, the entrance is 5 and long, and in this one it is 1, but it's technically 3 if you take out this. In there it's 3. So yeah, it's like a 3. So it's like it matches the size of the entrance. So I'd probably have blocks there and some blocks there. And now I've done that, it actually does look more like the desert temple. Like, it does actually kind of have that characteristic with it. I think I'll just fill in that. So yeah, you'll end up having this with 2 of these either side. Can I get rid of that? Yeah. Right, and it'll look like that. I'll leave it like that. If I ever do a survival series, this is maybe I'll do it, but that's if I end up setting up near a desert. If not, but it gets so far in the series, I'll do one, but yeah. The interesting part will be when I get to the villages and stuff. I thought a lot of people do desert temples, but they end up either changing a lot, or it sometimes doesn't end up the same. But so many Minecraft content creators that I don't know all of them. I know the ones I know, or some of them change it a lot. Some of them don't change it a lot, and they actually keep it for a good amount the same. I think I would do that. Oops. I don't wonder what I'm doing. I have no idea. Definitely much a make it up on the go type situation. Oh no. And a lot of it is not working out great, and most of it is working out okay. Oh, and it's perfect to put one there. Yeah, do that. Do that, and I've sort of done that. I think I might change it up a bit. Well, actually, I might do that because this is hard. So we'll do the walkway. That'll do. I think I'll do that for all of these. And I think this should be the longest video I've done so far on the Model Verd channel. Well, yeah, and I have no idea if I will, when I'll be posting any more videos about FezzyCraft, because as much as I've got a lot of good builds on there, I don't know why, but I've just come to quite a big wall it comes in with actually going on the FezzyCraft server and trying to build anything. I could probably build a ton, but yeah, I could probably build a ton, but it just no matter what, there's always, I don't know if it's the fact that there's so much to do, or the fact that I have not enough time to do it, that all I feel like is just waiting till the next season. Because I think compared to my season 1 base that I did before I had a channel, it is pretty big. It's bigger, but not too big. So I thought I would have been able to do it in time, but when you hit a creative block in Minecraft where you don't want to do a build on one thing, then you kind of have to listen to it. You can't try and force your way through building, because then you're not going to enjoy it, and the whole reason you want to do it is to enjoy it. So if I end up with I might end up doing some videos on it, but for now it seems like I won't be. But hopefully for season 3, where I'm actually hoping to find a new style to build, to try a new style to build in, just for a bit of creativity, and I feel like to keep coming on to try out the new style and play a bit more, because I've been doing medieval for so long that no matter what I do, I pretty much know a lot of medieval builds, and all you can do now is all you can do after building in one style, so long as you get bigger, which is not really what I want to do. I see a lot of Minecraft content creators nowadays, and it's a lot of builds, it's just making them bigger and bigger, which isn't really what I want to do. I want to keep them the normal sized. Or doable, like something that everyone could do if they wanted, or take inspiration from. But anyway, yeah, so this will be the walkway, like it is in here. But that'll be this side. I will probably improve this somehow. No idea how. I'll have a look around. Bring it back to the bare bones of the pyramid. I think what I might do is break all this. Put them there. Break them. I know my mic quality is still bad, but that isn't going to get solved anytime quick. I know as much as you would probably just say to buy a new mic, but I'm not going to be doing that. I can't really do that anytime soon. So I will just be stuck with this mic for a while. Definitely one of the hardest things ever to do. I don't think to build a temple. I tried building a temple in like for a video this and like this speed. I think I might move that one block into the 2x2 space. Yeah, I think I'll have that more. I have to change the pillars down there. It's not like it's gonna make any of the room disappear. I've plenty of room still. Yeah, I think, well, I'll do this part, then I will do this. I was finishing up. I will do the same thing that I did over there for this, off camera. Finish this off camera and show you, and then I'll be doing the interior back on camera, which should be pretty simple. It should just be the bigger version of the actual temple. I have no idea what to do to it. All I know though is if I do a 5x5 pit, that means 5x5 TNT, which is definitely a lot bigger. Bigger explosion. Definitely a bigger explosion. Anyway, well, I will do this and do this. Hang on. I'll do this off camera, show you it, and then I'll be show you the interior, which will definitely be big, or bigger than the other. But I like the fact, because it's bigger, I could probably fit quite a lot more stuff in. And a very big picture, like Indiana Jones stuff, if anyone's seen the movie, of like little tombs in the corners. Maybe a little bit of trapdoor, maybe a bit of redstone stuff for the tombs. Anyway, so I will do this next part now and show you, and then I'll be doing the interior, and then I'll come back to do the interior.